I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I
What's up, guys? Masta Styles here, back with another impression video. And today, new heroes been added to the game, and like I mentioned in my previous video, that I will do my impressions video on said new hero. Let's go over here. Elemma, aka Emma's big sister. I already have her at Immortal 1, Hyperevolved, and EX30, of course. Talents are done. I didn't forget this time. Don't roast me in the comments. Take it easy on me today, boys. And we'll talk about gears in a second, but first we have to go into the skills. Like her damage. Do I like her look? Terrible. I don't like it. Her eyes are weird, all of that. But anyways, her damage is great in PvE. PvP, we'll figure that out as we go through what we're going to put her through, right? So first up, we got to review her skills. Like I mentioned, if you've seen my previous video, I already talked about, I was going to wait till my impression video to actually go over her skills. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it. You want tips, guides, and all of that. I upload content once there's a new update and all of that fun stuff. So definitely want to hit that subscribe button. I'm close to hitting my goal of 700. Getting there. Can't stop me. Going now. All right, so let's get to it. So first up, her ultimate. Elemma enters the godlike state, doubling her attack speed. Key there. Keep note, attack speed is very crucial. Basic attacks deal damage to all targets along the way equal to 440%. And if you have her at 240, it's 520 of Elemma's attack. Also apply basic attack effects to the first target for 5 seconds. Take note here, when the initial attack speed reaches 500, which you should be aiming for, each basic attack in the godlike state fires 2 arrows. So keep that in mind, right? For me, you'll see once I go over the gears why I push for 500, and I'll explain that a little bit more. So the talent effect, when entering the godlike state, Elemma gains a shield equal to 1500% of attack. So basically a full shield covering her whole HP, right? So the exclusive effect, which this is her EX30. While in the godlike state, Elemma increases her attack radius by 4 meters and increase her crit damage by 85%. So keep note that this is tied into her ultimate, right? So again, just know that when it comes to her ultimate, you don't need her on annual because you cannot pick the targets. So definitely always have her on auto. She's gonna target whoever she wants either way. All right, let's hop over to her common skill here, Thunderbolt. Elemma fires 2 arrow volleys into an area, dealing area damage equal to the slide down here you have at 240 for 450% of Elemma's attack each time. Keyword there's each time, right? And you'll see it throughout the battle. So again, their AoE, her ultimate is AoE. Elemma's talent effect, Arrow Valley, activates the effect of basic attacks. Cool. Exclusive effect, the number of arrow valleys has been increased by 1. Sounds okay. All right, cool. What else we got? Another common skill, Twilight Quiver. Each 3 basic attack activates the effect, deals true damage equal to, let's slide down here, 380% of attack. When receiving a lethal damage, ignore death and becomes invincible for 2 seconds. Why not 5? 5 would have been great. And also restores HP equals to 1500% of Elemma's attack. So basically a full bar. This effect can be activated up to 1 not times, time per battle, not times, it's 1. Okay, all right, they need to fix that. But anyways, talent effect, permanently lower the target's max HP equal to 85% of damage. So that's great there. Love that. Wish this was tied into the ultimate, right? That would have been cool. Exclusive effect, when Ignore Death is active, instantly restores 600 energy. So when she dies, she basically gets her ultimate, pops her ultimate, and gets the full shield. Cool, right? Awesome. Wish it would have been more than once per battle. That would have been cool, right? Lightning field. This lightning field here, it's very questionable. Is it really working as intended, or is this how it is? We'll talk more about that in a second. At the beginning of the battle, creates a lightning field grid around the front row, more of across the front row, and allied side fence with the lightning grid becomes a lightning field for 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. Cool. When, this is the key here, so it says when enemies make charges and touch the lightning grid, they receive damage equal to 1500% of Elemma's attack and have their charge interrupted, not their charge interrupter. No, interrupted. Right? Thing about that is that Thresh's throw does not get interrupted. I think it might be depending on which way he's going, because if he's up front, he slides back, then he probably won't be interrupted. If he was sliding through the fence, then maybe he'll be interrupted. So that's kind of probably what happened there, because there's moments where I'm like, Thresh's throw don't get interrupted at all. I feel like it should be, if he throws whoever he's throwing, it should just stop it right there, but that's neither here nor there, right? The teleportation part here, when enemies teleport into the lightning field, they instantly take lightning damage 3 times. How much damage is that? What is it calculated by? We'll find out in a second. Each lightning deals damage equal to 280% of Elemma's attack. Activate basic attack effect as well as reduce damage dealt to targets by 25% for 3 seconds. Why not 5? Okay. So then it says talent effect, all Atlas Hunter heroes. Why not all Hunter heroes, right? You're going to put them on the same team. In the area effect of the lightning field receives a thunder shield, reduces damage taken by 80% for 30 seconds. So for that initial pop of the assassins jumping over there, take 105 damage for those first 3 seconds, and then after that, the next 27 seconds they'll be taking 80% less damage. So again, you want to couple her up with Atlas. I get it because of the thunder shield. Our boy Theon don't like thunder shields, just so you know. He pops thunder shields. So there you go. Yeah, keep rocking with your thunder shields. Okay. The exclusive effect, lightning field enhancement. After lightning field ends, all enemies take lightning damage 5 times. Okay. Skills are okay. Ultimate is alright. But with her, big damage. Big damage overall. And again, the question is always going to be, how do you gear her? What do you put on her? Let's hop over to strategy here. We talked about this in the previous video. Her placement. They say put her in the back. They say crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, attack. I'm going to disagree with them. I would put attack speed first, then attack, then crit rate, crit damage last. That is the setup. I'm not going to go for crit rate first because, again, you need to hit that 500 mark. If you don't hit that 500 mark, you're not going to get her full potential in terms of her damage. So let's rearrange that, right? They said Unleash, Sun Signet, and Overload. I somewhat agree with that, right? So for me, I built her in a couple of ways where I wanted to see if the attack speed push your damage even further, or is it just worth capping off with the 500? So here I ran Unleash with Zephyr, And of course, you know, you got to build out the bug situation because of endless battles, right? But this is her primary gears here, and we'll go over it real quick. So here I have crit rate. Again, for me, when it comes to gears, and I know I'm gonna hear it in the comments, I literally go through and I try to get as best gears as I possibly can. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to get S all across the board, triple S's. Nah, I'm just not. It's not worth it for me. When I go in, I told you I'm looking for attack speed. I'm looking for attack, some crit rate, and some crit damage, right? But in this situation, this is the best one I could. My sun signet is not that great, so I'm like, you know what? I got this unleashed. I got some attack on it, some crit damage, some HP. I'll explain to you why HP is key in a second. I kind of want to bring this here to temper too, because of the additional HP that you'll get. And I'll explain that in a second. But you want to run crit here, attack here. You can be as crazy as going for attack here, but for me, I would rather that attack speed so I can hit the 500. The way that I built her is for her to be off of the Hunter team. Again, if you're running Ryzeris and you're running a Hunter team, you don't full on need to go to 500. You can just do 3, and then Ryzeris will give you that additional 2. So for me, I was like, nope, I'm shooting for the 500 because again, I'm not always gonna have to have Ryzeris connected to her hip. So that's just that there. Unleash. You can go Zephyr depending on how you want to go about it, or for me, Sun Signet makes a lot more sense, right? So I have, how much crit rate is that? Let's see, we're at 90 something, which is fine. That's good for me. I don't need 100%. Whatever we got is what we got. So do we take her and what can she do, right? So first up, let's hop over here because this is what I was waiting for. Molten Abyss. We got 21 to 25. First up, let's go back before we even hop into all of that so we can see. This here, I have used Emma here. Emma happened to be in here. I don't really know if they even beat this, right? This is not the normal team. The normal team that I was running was, I'll show you the team that I was running to clear 20. Give me a second here. Anpu and City, right? Yeah, this was the team that I used to clear 20. I put Emma in there because, again, I wanted to see if she was able to do it. I think they weren't able to do it point blank, period. But one thing I want to talk about is the boss team, right, is key. Obviously, you need that. But the teams before is more crucial because if you can't beat stage 1, stage 2 is even tougher because again, stage 2 may take the heroes that you need to use in the final boss because it's connected to that, you know. And this is the question I have for you guys. Do you want me to cover strengths and weaknesses of said team? I'll make a whole video about it and we'll break down the classes and what they're good against and what they're weak against. You let me know down in the comments. This is more for the early game, I'll say early game to new players. That's more for them, right? So in this situation, I'm running my tanks up front. You can also do summoners here, which is great. You can also do summoners here. Energy is good here. You're not going to use your hunters because you primarily need them from this part right here, right? So again, we'll take on 21. There's no guarantee that I'm going to beat it because, again, I haven't faced it yet. This is my first time facing this. So again, I'm still going to run tanks here. I always skip over this. I don't know if you want to see it. Let me know if you ever want to see these fights. You got to talk to me in the comments, man. Energy is great here. You can beat it. Nord will be up front where he'll be fine because of take and all the other fun stuff. I'll switch this out. I'm not necessarily going to go with Emma here, but we'll make the adjustments once we get to that point. So let's start the battle and start the PvE part. Start over. Boom. All right. Okay. So here, Purin is great. You can also use Miranda here. I want to try Purin because of the energy regen, and we'll slap the new hero in there. And I also have some bug gear for her, so let's see how she does. Actually, I want her just doing the big damage. I'm not gonna play none of these games. I need Rise up front. This is the thing this is very annoying. Like when you put Rise in that spot, for some reason Vaz doesn't get close enough for the boss to hit. And we'll see from there. So who's using revitalization crystal? They don't even need that. Oh boy. Okay. All right, let's just see how we do here. Of course, it's also a damage test, and I'm telling you, I'm out the gate do big damage. What? Okay. If you didn't survive the first one, chances are you're not gonna survive the next jump. But hey, let's see how we do here. I don't know how they're gonna do, and I don't think she's gonna survive the next jump, because if she didn't survive the first one, she's gonna die. But again, they're not looking too bad. Ooh, okay. See, we interrupted that. That was good. We took out the shield before he could actually get his jump off, which is great. So we're safe there for 2 seconds. But eventually, he's gonna do his jump, and Ryzeris is not gonna make it. Here it comes. It's happening. Ooh, okay. We got the regular attack. That was a basic attack from the boss. I'm telling you, we're literally only playing against time here. So Ryzeris is going to die the next time the boss does the jump. So just be mindful of that. Ryzeris got the big damage and she's dead. Yeah, I told you. But I think that if we had Miranda in here, it'll be a little bit different, because Miranda will continuously keep popping her ultimates. They'll get that additional shield. Piran might not be the way to go. Let's just see how far they go here. I think Vaz will be fine. He's just too tanky for all that. He don't care. I'm looking at the time here. I need to get to 50% by 1:30. 1 minute and 30 seconds. If I don't get to that, I'll restart it, because that tells me if you can beat it or not. Right? Because it's 3 minutes. If you can't get down to 50% by 1:30, you're not gonna beat it. And they're not gonna beat it. They're just not. You can see it. So again, that's that. We can take out somebody and add another support. This is what I'm looking at with the Hunter team. Like, how do I beat this situation without using Ampu? That's the other question. It's like, what? How do I go into it here? Well, I know I need to bring my Emma to Awakening 7, but I don't have that right now. So in this situation here, who do I take out? It's tough, right? So let's try Miranda, and I already used Miranda here. Oh boy, this is tough. I already used Miranda here. We could put Pure in here, but it's not the same. It's not. Yeah, so it's tough. And I don't even think, even if I was to bring Miranda here, that it would really make a difference. I just don't see it. And I'll do it just for you guys so you can see. Give me a second here. Okay, so I had to go back. Got Miranda. Miranda's here. We also have Piran. Let's back out. So give us a second here. So we also have Miranda. We also have Piran. One idea that I was thinking is just to force it, and if they do not get to that threshold by 1 minute and 30 seconds, we're just gonna back on and move on. I'm not gonna waste too much time on that. I'm actually gonna give them the bug gear here and see how it goes. I should have took the revitalization crystal too, but again, let's see how Vaz. Check out Vaz tankiness. Check out her damage and see. Vaz should be fine because of Miranda. We also have Piran to do that energy regen. But if they cannot hit that 50% threshold, they're not gonna beat it. Doesn't matter all the protection you have. Not gonna matter. We're looking okay here. Not the greatest, but her damage going versus Emma. I know you're like, why didn't you put Ryzeris? Okay, you see what Ryzeris does. I have to pick in between the supports. So her damage is great in PvE. PvP, we'll find out in a second. She goes back and forth with an Awakened 5 Emma, which is okay, but keep in mind, Emma is Immortal 3. So it's a nice back and forth here. They both have some tempered gears. And yeah, looking okay. Going back and forth. And let's see. I guess I have to do some math to figure out what the threshold would be at 2 minutes. I don't attack this enough to know that information. So as you can see here, they're in a good spot. 34-26. The boss is not killing them. So that's not an issue. No matter how many times you need to jump about 38 times, you can take anybody out. So here we go. It's on his stomach. 45. That is nuts. Like, look at that. Wow. Can they do it though? So now we're at 2 minutes. I don't think they can do it. I just don't see it. Because we need to lose another 30% in 30 seconds. It's just not happening. So again, it's either you get rid of Purin, but getting rid of Purin, who are you gonna add? It's definitely not another hunter. I just don't see you adding another hunter because look, we're now 16 seconds away from that 30 mark and it's not happening. For those that don't know, you're not gonna make that damage right there. So again, they're not gonna beat it, and this is why I keep cutting it off because they're not. We're gonna end up losing. We're at 75. We need to be at 50. So her damage is okay. She does not beat out Emma in this situation, but in other situations, she's ripping through Emma. But again, like I said, this is based off of the attack speed, all of that fun stuff, and Emma is out DPSing her at Awaken 5. Awaken 7, Emma would be lapping her probably. Oz is okay, but it goes to show that new hero always have the upper hand. You're not beating it. Neither here nor there. I have to make some adjustments. Even if I take out Baron, add who? Who are you gonna add? Even if you go with Ampu, he's not gonna help here because you need Jax. And if you take out Miranda and add Jax and Ampu, you're gonna end up being in a situation where you have no support. Yes, no, and my lifesteal is here. It's stuck in that assassin piece there, so they're not gonna have no type of healing coming in. So tough here. It's gonna be. I'll do it. I'll do this, but it has to be done in a different situation. But again, it's a damage test. Emma beat her here, but Emma is more developed, and I'm telling you, Awaken 7 Emma would still be lapping her in this situation. So not bad there. Okay, I'll come back to that. I'm not really stressing that. What else do we have? So I didn't think Hunter was really going to help me to beat that anyways. In my mind, I did not think that. Let's see what else we got. We got, let's see here. Wow, perfect timing. Is that by accident? No, it's not. So here, we'll hop over to here. We'll do another test. We'll slide her here to make sure we have that Wom super tank up front. And then we have Emma and also the new hero. We got the Emmas in here, right? Because again, it's like, do you invest in Emma because she's a new awakened hero? This is also the other question. Or do you invest in said new hero? Wom can tank pretty much all that this panda has to talk about. But again, chances are they may not be this. I have no idea. And if you're ever doing this, just farm your true damage. Don't use hunters here. It's a waste. It's just a waste. Don't pick them. It's just a complete waste. Because again, I'll just use my summoners and run through this. It's just not worth it. Summoners, they just take care of this. Wom's taking all that damage. It's beautiful. You don't think your Womigan could be tanky? Look at him. He can do it. And he also have reduction from Purin, and of course the Miranda shield doesn't hurt. But again, they're not gonna beat this. It's not. Wom is dead. He's about to die. He's about to die in the next ultimate from Panda. I can see it. But their damage output, maybe they're close. Let's see. But I love the neck and neck because I feel like Wom's dead. He just died, by the way. So you know that he's very tanky. They can actually do it because it'll take a lot. No, they can't. Time is a problem. Time is their biggest. Even if he melt down all of that, and again, I don't want my Wamigen to die. Why would I want my Wamigen to die? For what? No, I don't. The damage is close. So again, to answer the question, she's up right now. Do you invest in Emma or do you invest in the new Hunter hero? The new Hunter hero is cheaper, of course, to invest in, because all you would realistically need to do is bring it to Immortal. She's Immortal 1. Temper out her gear. She's doing what she's doing. But for me, I'm looking at her damage. And what I am more interested in is not the Hunter form content. How well are you when it comes to situations where there's no hunters around? You don't have the prototype. You don't have the commander. What is your damage looking like? You see, in this situation, Wamigen, he tanked as much as he could. If it was more built around, tank form, then he would survive even longer. But for him to even stand up there and take all that damage, cool. Kudos to him. And I was actually using the wrong gear. I just realized that I was doing that just now. I'm not running it again. I'm not. You should have did it when you had the chance. I'm not going back. There's no going back. So that's it. That's all I have for PvP. Because again, Endless Battles was great. She do big damage here. We'll just go over it. Skip over here. She does big damage here, right? Great damage here. See, I could do about 5 billion with her here. She out DPS's everybody here. My Artemis is at 2 copies. Shout out to that. But everybody else pretty much gets out DPS lapped in this situation, right? Regardless of what gear she's using. So that's neither here nor there. Twilight Lands. I don't use Hunter. I don't use Hunters anywhere. To be honest. No. Don't got time. So let's hop over here. And of course, let it be our boy. Don't play with us. Nope. One thing that I want to know, while let my energy team work here. One thing I want to note is that when it comes to this Hunter team in PvP, their problem is invincibility. Invincibility is their greatest weakness. My God, they don't have no answer for it. They have no answer for it, right? Well, like what do you do when the enemy has on invincibility? Nobody can remove it. So again, that was a wash there. If we face that said team, we'll go back and face that again. I like to show you that because you'll see the difference, right? We'll face them again. Let's see how they do here. Again, like I said, invincibility will potentially be their biggest problem. But the biggest key on this team here is actually Pve. Pve is the key. Without Pve, if you have a good Artemis, then slot Artemis in. But Pve on this team, my goodness. Let's see how they do here against energy and how it goes. To watch her damage here. She's up, not even close. Nobody's close to her. She's okay. Emma took lead there. They lost their Jaina. Jaina's dead. I can see her walking. Take is out, and just like that, boom, he's dead. Wow. Okay. Not bad. All right, let's see how they do against the tank team. But I'm telling you, all you're seeing here is virtue of Pve. Pve helps out with all of that. So let's see what he got going on, our boy. So he has two of these, which increases the tank damage by 32%. Nice. What was in his middle? Because we always wanted to know that. Tank 8% reduced damage. So they have 32% increase to their max HP. Let's watch. Keep an eye on Teresh, because this is the key here. He's going to throw Wam again. Let's see. So he's in the back. Does he even make it? Nope, he's dead. But he did it. How did he do it? He wasn't even close. He was already dead. So Wam's in our back. Can we take him out? And wow, Rizeris is doing the most damage. Look at that. I'm telling you, Miranda is just... Oh, Miranda's dead. Yeah, that was the key there. I think we're going to lose this one. Pve's dead. Pve's dead, and all of them are dead, actually. Emma's dead. Take him out. Good job, Emma. Now it's... And then there was one. Then there was one. Oh boy. She's dead actually. Yeah, she's dead. I could see it. Is that the first dead? Nope, she's dead. Not bad. What I didn't understand, I want to run that again because what I didn't understand is that the spirit came up and somehow he wasn't even close and he did the throw. So we have to see that again. Can we slow that? I want to see that again. Bring up our boy again because he did the throw and he wasn't even close. How did he do the throw in that situation? Maybe I have to slow it down. All right, let's see. Let's slow it down a little bit and see because let's see if they kill Teresh here. All right, so we're locked onto Teresh. See, Teresh is at his threshold. He's coming in. He's dead. How did he do it? How did he do the throw if he was already dead? I don't understand that. So they struggle with this tank team. You see all the gems that they got going on. Again, when it comes to my hunter team, I don't use them. Just so you know, I don't use them at all. So my development for them isn't that great. Once Miranda dies here, we're kind of in trouble. I think with placement for back there because Wom's going to be back there. And we have to worry about Wom. Let's see. Can we kill Wom here? No. Perrin is actually doing that. That stun you see back there is Perrin's move. I think it's over here. That was the first death. Okay. It's just too much for them. Right? If you have Artemis, it's a little bit different. Wamigan's down. But she's doing okay damage. Rizeris is holding it down for a little bit, but she's dead. Yep. Just not doing it. But I want to show you a comparison. But we'll go back to our boy and I'll show you something. I need to buy one here. Then we'll move on from there. But overall, would I use hunters without Artemis? No. Just no. Straight up, no. Just no. Would I use energy? Yes, I would. Where's the actual team? Sorry, my bad. So this here, same set team we're struggling with. What happens to Wamigan? I know we're supposed to be talking about hunters. Ain't nobody care about no damn hunters. Ain't nobody care. I don't. I really don't, to be honest. I'm not a fan. Well, let's just watch Wamigan here. He's dead, by the way. Oh, he's still alive. Surprisingly, he survived. Okay. Get your butt back up front. Oh, he's actually alive. Wow, that's a first. Oh, because he has some new gems, huh? Somebody went shopping. Okay, somebody went shopping and bought them some gems. Okay, all right, cool. Love it. Usually Wamigan's dead, but again, it's not going to help. We're still up. We're still at full health. Wamigan's just asleep. You need to wake up. Yeah. We're at full health. We have a whole bunch of layers on top of us. Ravenna's over there twerking her titties. Go Ravenna, go Ravenna. Look at her twerking her titties, right? Wow. But anyways, again, we'll hop over to the friend list and see if we can find an assassin team. We'll do a tank team and we'll get on out of here. Summoners is another one. They tend to struggle with this. They struggle with the summoners because of Daniel's bear. Because when Daniel's bear get back here, he's like, I don't care about what y'all are talking about, but one thing I want to do is maybe switch Purin out of current gears that she has. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll just rock with what we got. Win or lose, it's okay. You know, this is all testing for me, and that's not a great start there. That is not a great... If we could have killed Jaxie, that would have been great. But he's still alive, and the bear's back here. We're in trouble. Purin's in trouble. Everybody's in trouble. We need a way to knock him back. Rise is completely... Nope. I was about to say complete. Ooh. Okay. Looking good. All right. Stay alive, Rise. Rise is dead. Okay. Bear needs to die. Kill the bear. Kill the bear. Take out the bear. Get out of the way. Damage. Okay, the bear is dead. Ampu versus... Not too... You're in trouble. Is this the first death? Let's see. Oh. Tisk. We had it for 2 seconds. And Pooh's like, nope. Number one hero in the game. Wow. Had it. It was looking good because I thought they were going to get washed there. But again, the bear, I'm telling you, the bear plays such a huge part in that situation. Let me find the assassin team. Let me find the tank team. And we'll go from there. Okay. All right. This is interesting. Triple support. We have Piran, Canis, Maz. Interestingly enough, but no Wam, which is great. No Orton, which is fine. Nobody can pull this out. Great test to see if Teresh's throw will make it to the other side. Let's watch Teresh here. See, he does it. That's like, it doesn't make any sense. He was in the animation of doing his ultimate. Normally, when he's in the animation of doing his ultimate, it should interrupt doing the ultimate, right? Because if I would show you that, but it works like this. If he's doing his ultimate, right, and you pop, and then not pop, like his charge effect activated, which is his throw, it interrupts the ultimate. So in that situation, it did. She's already dead here. We're actually gonna lose this one. Emma's dead. Oh no. Oh, actually, see, this is the confusing part. Can you beat Ray? No, Ray's in debt. Ooh, can you beat Ray? Let's see if you can do it. Can you get it done? I told you. See, right there. This is what I talk about when it comes to, like, Ray's taking this. Ray's my boy. Oh wow, at least you got it done. Surprisingly, I was surprised. I thought my girl, I should say, raise that guy, the girl, I should say. But what I was saying is that in that situation, whenever Teresh is doing his ultimate, it gets interrupted by the charge. In that situation, Teresh is doing a throw without even charging in. It was in the, if you go back and look at it, it was in the animation of doing the ultimate, and somehow he wasn't even close to Panda, and he did the throw. But let's move on here. All right, we'll do this one because this guy, we faced him in a previous video where I was asking the same question of why do you have Daniel on this team, and we lost to this team. All right, let's see what he's rocking. So he has an increased damage of 16% in the middle. Some damage reduction, of course, take less damage. And what is his vitalization crystal looking like? It is for summoners and tanks. You have one summoner, okay, and support. Okay, cool. Let's see how they do here. And I'm telling you, Piran is a big key for all of this. But this is only one team. Is this team viable when it comes to 5-team? Probably not. I would run energy first. So let's see how they do here. And Miranda is dead, which is great. Love to see that. Not like she was bringing anything different to the table. And Daniel's also dead because he's in the invincibility state. She coming back to life. Great. The bear is in our face. Don't like the bear. Knock him back. Not bad. Take out Theon. Theon went back to full health there. And I think that is that. Theon is dead here. I'm just looking at it. Yep, Theon should be dead. Okay. That only leaves Sam. And I don't think he has enough. Yeah, we got it done. Sam's dead. Dan's dead. Daniel's dead. Dom is dead. Everybody's dead. Like, get him on out of here. How is he still alive? Oh, Sam got a bunch of lives. Homegirl died. I know you're looking for damage, but again, still out DPSing everybody. Bye, Dom. You don't even get to do nothing. Oh, he actually took out Parent. Cool. Awesome. Imagine, though. Everybody else died. But her damage, again, she's going to be at the top. Even though she died, she is out DPSing them. She has big damage. So, again, that's an assassin. I want to find a Korra one, and then I'll get to my final conclusion. Found it. There we go. All right, so we have Korra, right? That's what we're looking for. Can't tell what the awakening level is. No prototype on the first slot there. Got some life steal here. And what is this? Increase ally heroes damage reduction by 12%. Oh god, he's could be in trouble depending on where the Korra's level is. If the Korra is at Awaken 5 or higher, we're in trouble. Just so you know. So Fiona with Maz. I think Miranda might have been better, but either here or there. Actually, you know what? Who I would have took out? I would take out Helentis here and actually put in Vaz, because again, you would get 1, 2, 3, 4 versus the 3 that you have. Let's see how much you got going on. He has 18%. We have for our 3 21%. So let's get it and see how we do here. Again, they should be taking additional damage because they're on our side of the field, but who knows how that goes. Key person here is Korra. Korra is scary to me because again, she starts to work on Purin and then we'll start to be in trouble. But again, the damage by the new hero is just gonna be, it's a lot. So invincibility key here. That's what they have to deal with, and Rizeris just needs to die to get her going. Vaz just did his first dead, taking out Masrani. Good job, Vaz. Taking out Fiona. Good job, Vaz. Okay. Pushing everybody back. I think this is at least Awaken 1 or 3. It's in between there. Or even 0 at that. 0 Awakening on Korra. Yeah. I can just feel it. It's not the same, but we got that down. But again, the higher Awakening Korras, we're just going to get work in that situation. But for me, Hunter team, it's cool. It's cool to play around with. Would I use it? No. I'd rather use my energy team. Why would I waste my time using Hunters when I could just use my energy team? With her, big damage in PvE, PvP at moments. If the team can stay alive, one thing I'm very interested to see is how she's going to be in Holy Land contract with the damage. How are they going to go about it? You know, somebody's going to get awakened. If it's Assassin Hunter team, this Hunter team is not even worth investing in. Question is, of course, as you're watching this content, should you pick her up, right? Because again, if you're slowly building out your Hunter team, start with her and work your way forward. So as the new Hunters come out, you build her out. If you can get any of the other ones, whether it be Emma or Rizeris, you work from there. Emma's in the Endless Battle store, so that's not a bad start. Get her there. But again, big damage. You want to focus on the attack speed, attack, crit rate. That's what's going to help you. Initially, I gave her a tier grade of a B. I have her at an A because of her damage. Her survivability is still in the air for me because again, in all of the situations, do I really full on get to see what she can do in terms of surviving? Not necessarily, because again, even when she get hit, she just melts and then she jumps into the invincibility state, and I can't tell if it's the Miranda effect or it's hers, right? So again, she's okay for survival. Okay, all right, maybe depending on which hero slaps her in the face, and then she'll be done. But her damage is, she's probably a glass cannon. Yeah, that's just the best way to put it. Big damage. I like her though. Don't like her look, but I like her. I think once we get into Holy Land contract, then we may potentially see her true value. But for right now, big damage, like it. Should you pick her up? Of course, get a copy. Slowly build her out. Do you need to rush to build her out? Not necessarily, because even that one copy, she still slaps. So again, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below Emma's, right? Because Emma's, they slap. And if you're new to my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want tips, updates, and guides for Eternal Evolution. For those that are rocking with me, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to comment down below if you picked up the new hero and how your summoning went. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.